still got this guy, which is the ABS stuff. And I think I'm gonna need to get that box in before I can really figure out where all this wiring goes. Not exactly sure, but unfortunately, that leaves us with this mess. Anyways, there's that mess and this mess. Some of this needs to get cut out, but it's got to get cleaned back up. I'm probably going to install the bar back across that all this was zip tied to and start figuring out what out of this I need and what I don't. If you try this, don't take any of this out. It was a huge mistake messing with this. It's a bunch of time wasted, a bunch of stuff I didn't need to do. And yeah, I really wish I hadn't messed with it at all. So now, this mess. Some of this is definitely needed. Some of it is not. This is for the transmission. We don't have that transmission anymore. So we'll have to figure that out. A bunch of this stuff is to make features in the car work, like door locks and windshield wipers, things like that. Some of it is ignition, which I'm going to have to change because that's going to run on the Haltech now. But I think what I'm going to try to do right now is just separate these looms out a little bit and try to figure out where some of this stuff goes. Anything that's got a plug like this plugs in to the fuse box. These are obviously grounds. There's a big ground bar right there. This guy, I have no idea what this does. None. So I've got that book, and we're just going to separate these apart as much as we can and then try to figure it out. But again, my advice to you is don't do this. Don't take any of this apart. There's another one. That's a light, obviously, for the dash. That's some sort of spade connector. That's a neat plug. No idea what that goes to. So many of these are interconnected. Like this, though. That is something that somebody else put in. Probably don't need that at all. I don't even know where it goes. Oh, it's a ground. Yeah. Don't need that. What would happen? Bring this loom back and we just start plugging stuff in. This has only got one. Should be easy to find. It's very convenient that it's all keyed. Like that. That goes right there. This one is also a single, but these are what keys it in. You can't put it in the wrong spot. That is genius. I'm very happy about that. I don't know if plugging it in is all a waste of time or we're just going to leave all the wiring. Just kind of chop what we don't need. Like I said, like this. I don't need any of that. Do I leave that? Do I pull it? It's connected to a whole bunch of other shit. Yeah, I know. I'm taking it apart more. I need to buy some damn zip ties. That's because this trans wire is unnecessary. And it runs in a loom here. Do I cut this and reloom it? Where does it go? Or do I just cut it out? So now the question is, do I just cut this off? Do I try to unsheath it and then just wrap it in loom tape? And then there's little things like this. Is this a sensor? It's a plug. It's jet black. You would think it would be ground, but this is Germany, and that should be brown if it's a ground. I can see those wires here. I could just try unpinning them and pulling them through the sheathing. Just taping this back up. Maybe we'll try that. Maybe we'll just try to pull them out and get rid of some more of this tape that I shouldn't be undoing. We'll try to pull them out, and we'll just go from there, I guess. All right, well, here goes nothing. I've got my depinning tools and my clippers, and we're just gonna cut this guy, figure out which wires we need to get out of here, and just go from there. We might try to save this wire. I'm gonna look and see if I can figure out what it does, because I still need the reverse lights. I think that one was reverse lights. Gray and yellow. So yeah, this is my reverse light. The rest of this stuff, not quite sure. Why don't I look in the book before I unpin it all? Okay, let's see. Lamps back up. 118. I think I folded that page. I did. So, gray and yellow. Starter lockout backup lights. Backup lamp switch. Gray and yellow. So that's definitely this little guy. And then black and red. That guy is right tail lamp. So this is signal. Stop lamp switch. Okay. I get why this would go to the stop lamp switch, but I don't understand what it has to do with this. Black and yellow is not a thing. Black, red, and violet. I think this is the only wire I actually need out of this. This diagram is not the best. I bought this as a PDF download, and some of them are completely black for some reason. Like somebody scanned them in, did a really terrible job doing it. This one I don't need. Black and yellow and black. We'll leave that. Not sure where that goes to. But I do think I am going to pull this one. So those definitely go to here, and I don't need them. I Don't think I need them at all. Now, getting them back through the harness, I think, is a lost cause. I don't think that's going to happen. What I can do is not connect them in the fuse box, number one. Number two, I could just chop them off, like right there. And this car is never getting an automatic transmission ever again. Kind of just want to tape them to the harness in case I actually did need them for some strange reason. We'll leave that for right now and plug this guy back in, and then we'll just tape this to the harness somewhere. That way it won't be connected to anything and can't mess anything up. So the bottom of this is numbered, and I think that's how I'm going to figure out what most of this stuff goes to. So I'm going to plug this in and look at the numbers that correspond, and then I should be able to figure out what some of this is. Well, isn't that interesting? This is definitely a harness. Red and black wires. Goes into the fuse box, but then to what? We'll have to make sure we take care of this one because these are exposed ends. And if I provide power to this, that could be fire. Well, that sure looks like all the plugs that actually go into the fuse box. The rest of this stuff, ooh, that's cut. Not sure what that is. We can start getting these grounds strapped up again. And then we got to start working on the other side. There's a whole nother loom that goes through the firewall. But I'm going to get these grounds in. We'll probably end up putting the crossbar in so we have something to stick these to. Get them out of the way. And we'll start working on the other side. Well, that's starting to look a little cleaner already. Kind of not at all, but maybe. Maybe. Still looks bad. But I will say this, it's up off of the ground a little bit, and I've got a better idea of what the stuff does. And now also things are plugged in. Got the fuse box in, got all the wires reconnected to the fuse box. I think that's a big step. Got all the grounds connected correctly. Might try to clean this up a little bit more. Right now I'm just trying to kind of figure out how it goes. I am going to come in here and kind of tape this stuff together and see if we can't get it behind all the plastic and stuff. We'll finish doing the sound deadening also and go from there. Like I said, I think that's ignition. Some of the stuff's through the firewall. I think the next step is the crossbar, because all this stuff kind of connects to the crossbar, especially this junk here, which is the next mission, which is the passenger side. This is the other harness that pokes through the firewall. And it's got all of this stuff connected. Like I said, A and B. Those look identical, which is why I'm guessing somebody drew on them. This, I'm guessing, screws to the front, like the other harness did. Probably the other 30 amp, since that's such a thick wire. There's some 15s too, but I'm guessing it's a 30. And then these should plug underneath. And that will give us something else. I'm not sure what. I really need to go through the fuse box and figure out what all this stuff does and how it corresponds to the wires on the other side. But now it's at least there. We've got yet another hole logged. As you can see that there is 3 more. I'm not sure what those are for. There's also that one there and this one here. And another one down there. See? So we're just going to have to figure that out. I still don't have power for this. That might be on one of the harnesses that I've got over here. I'm not sure. I'm just not sure. Well, that's going to do it for this episode. While I was editing this video, I realized I have many hours of me trying to figure out what wiring goes where in this car. And all of it was very boring. So I'm not going to show you all that. What I will do in a future episode is show you when it's all done. So look forward to that. In the meantime, if you're new to the channel, please consider subscribing. If you like this video, give it a thumbs up. If you have any questions or comments, drop them down below. And as always, if you keep watching them, I'll keep making them. And we'll see you next time on PFDauto. Some plugs and junk. Where's all that at? Definitely need to buy some zip ties too.